Hi, I'm Abby McCubbin, and today I'm going to talk to you about Life Exec Advantage benefits. Now, we all know benefits are a really important part of being an employee at a company. Over 70% of employees want some kind of benefit, whether it's a wellness benefit or a protection benefit, from their employer. However, we all know that benefit packages generally start around $450 per employee, and they're only available to full-time employees. And that's going to eliminate a lot of businesses within the United States. So we worked hard to create a breakthrough benefit program that's available to everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. Life Exec Advantage benefits offer 4 different programs, and these are available to any employee. So full-time, part-time, contractor, anybody can participate in this program. And the best part is that for the employer, it's going to be $0 costs to you. Let's get started by talking about some of our benefits. So our first benefit, which is our best seller, is Advantage Wellness. Now I'm going to share this brochure with you so you can come into it and look at it at any time. But this is a solution to affordable healthcare anytime, anywhere. We've got 9 programs in there, and the best part about it is that it's nationwide coverage, no usage limits, no restrictions, and in addition, it covers the member, so your employee, their spouse, and dependents up to 26 years old at no additional cost. So with this benefit is you're getting wellness coverage for the entire family for your employee. Now, what's in this program? The first one is telemedicine. So this is 24 access to your doctor via the computer, a mobile device, or your tablet. What's going to happen is you'll fill out a quick form depending on what's going on. You know, maybe you're feeling feverish, maybe you have a weird thing going on your shoulder. You're going to fill out a questionnaire and then get synced up with a doctor that is available. So within 10 minutes, you'll have an appointment, be able to talk to the doctor and see what your next step should be. For telemedicine, it's a $0 visit fee with unlimited visits. So this is a great way to make sure your employees are staying healthy. Next is dental. This is pretty basic here, right? Adult cleaning started around $46. Costs are going to vary per provider. And there's also pediatric cleaning, so it started about $36. No restrictions or limits, and there's over 260,000 locations nationwide. So if you want to look at locations that are available in your area, you can take this brochure and just click view locations right here, type in your zip code, and all the providers within the mileage that you select will show up. The dental service does include orthodontics and periodontics as well. Next is vision. This is eye exams that start at around $50. I've seen them for less, I've seen them for more. Costs are going to vary per provider. Again, no restrictions or limits, and you can save anywhere between 10 and 30% on eye exams, prescription eyewear such as glasses, contacts, and then even LASIK, which I think is really awesome. And there's over 20,000 locations nationwide here, which include everything from your eye doctor, like going to their actual office, all the way to that Lens Crafters, Vision Works, those franchises that are available anywhere you are. Next is a pharmaceutical program. This quickly became my favorite part of this. I could not believe the deals that are available here. You can save up to 85% on prescriptions at over 60,000 participating pharmacies. And it actually also includes a mail order. So if you just want your prescription to show up at your front door. And lastly, there are several preventative services that are included, such as lab testing, diabetic supplies, MRI and CT scans, medical equipment, such as like crutches or a sling, and then hearing aids. And again, no restrictions or limits on this program, and it covers the member, spouse, and dependents up to 26 years old. So this package is by far our bestseller. Every time we do an enrollment, all employees select at least this package. It's an amazing one that you can offer. On here, you can do a little bit of reading. Your employees will get a very similar brochure, kind of talks about if this is the good program for you. And then we also come over here to talk about different prescriptions. So these are some of the most common prescriptions and the savings that you can get. If you see here, we've got prescriptions that are around $27 that cost $3, $218 that cost $4 with Advantage Wellness. So if any of your employees have a monthly prescription, having them be able to opt into Advantage Wellness is going to save them so much money in the long run. As a reminder, there's plenty of locations nationwide. You can always come here and view the provider map. And we partner with some really, really cool companies such as Aetna and RX Valet to get your employees the best deals that they can possibly receive. Now, next is a program called Advantage Wellness Plus. So everything I just went over in Advantage Wellness is going to be in this package, plus some additional services. So for any of your employees who really want that in-person primary care physician, this is going to be the package for them. You're going to get primary direct care pretty much nationwide within 15 minutes of wherever you are. That primary care, we call it priority because all these programs, really, really cool. It comes with a concierge care service. So whenever one of your employees want to make an appointment, they're just going to pick up, call the phone, and say their name and get an appointment with a doctor that has an opening within 24 to 48 hours. So they're going to be able to get care right away. That concierge service is also available 24/7 and it's multilingual. So any employees where English is not their native language, they can go ahead and use that number. And they're going to be HIPAA secure medical records, and it ensures that there's no waiting with this. So your employee wants to make an appointment, right? They call that number, they're set up with a physician within 24 to 48 hours, and it's going to be a $10 visit fee. But the really cool thing about it is it's going to include your annual physical with 4 different labs. So your metabolic panel, your thyroid, lipid, all those great things are going to be included, which I don't know about you, but the last time I had my thyroid tested, it was over $500. And so to be able to get this complimentary is an amazing value. The next program that's included is urgent care. So anybody who is worried about that what if moment, what if I end up and need to go to urgent care? This is a great program to add on. It's going to be a $25 visit fee, and it includes a lot of the services that you might need when you're there. So if you fall and you hurt your wrist and you show up and you need an x-ray, your x-ray is actually included, which is really cool. If you want to view the locations, you can click here. And I just want you to know that we only show our locations with Concentra. So you'll see that map of Concentra participating locations. However, anytime a new company enrolls with us, we go ahead and make sure there's locations within 15 minutes. So if there's not one on there and you sign up with us, we're going to go ahead and make sure they're added. Next is chronic disease management. So there's 13 different diseases that are considered chronic disease, such as depression, thyroid, blood pressure, fibromyalgia. And it's really important to see a specialist to maintain your health. So you're going to be able to use that concierge service and make your appointment just as you would for your primary care. Get that appointment within 24 to 48 hours, and then you'll have that $10 visit fee. So for instance, if somebody went to their primary care appointment, they had their thyroid hormone tested, it came back funky, they need to see the specialist, they can go ahead and get hooked up there. And then lastly, as a reminder, it includes everything in Advantage Wellness. However, the plus components are only going to cover the member, while the Advantage Wellness components are going to cover the member, spouse, and dependents up to 26 years old. And so here's just an overall list of everything that's included here. So our next benefit is Advantage Mental Health. And we actually added this program because so many employers and employees asked us to add something like this. So this is going to be your employee solution to affordable mental health care anytime, anywhere. And as you can see, there's quite a few services that are included. And just like Advantage Wellness, this is going to cover the member, spouse, and dependents 18 to 26 years old. So what's in this package? First is you have your virtual therapist. So just like that telemedicine, that's how your virtual therapist is going to work. $0 visit fee, unlimited visits, and it's available 7 days a week. So I actually just made an appointment last week for myself. I just go ahead and use the app or desktop for my benefits or the 1-800 number. And I'm going to go ahead and fill out a quick questionnaire, get hooked up with a therapist that is the right fit for me. So I was able to select the therapist's gender. I was able to select what they specialize in, all that great stuff. And you're going to get an appointment within 72 hours, which right now to get a therapy appointment, that is unheard of. Generally, it's about a 3 to 6 month wait list. So really, really awesome to be able to get in right away. Next is on-demand counseling. I like to think of this as like your hotline for when you need to talk to somebody in that moment right away. It's available 24/7, $0 visit fee, unlimited access, and they'll even refer you to a long-term counselor. The next program is one of my favorites, which is alternative medicine. I like to think of the mental health package as an overall holistic health approach, and so alternative medicine just fits in so perfectly. There's over 35 specialties, include acupuncture, nutrition, chiropractic work, and even massage. And for all of these, you don't need a doctor referral. There's no usage limits, and there's over 35,000 locations nationwide. So plenty of places that you can have your services done here. The next program is pharmaceuticals. It's the same program that's in Advantage Wellness. This is so that if your therapist prescribes you medicine, you can use that pharmaceutical discount to receive your prescriptions at a great price. And lastly is work-life services. This is just a great place. It's a one-stop shop for a bunch of different services and recommendations. So if you need help with something like assisted living, you're thinking about retiring, things like that, you can come on here and get recommendations. And here you also see those checklists and your common prescriptions once again. And then just an overall reminder in that provider map, which would be for the alternative medicine and for the pharmaceuticals. Our last program in here is Advantage Protect. So everything up to this has been about health and wellness. And Advantage Protect is in here for that everyday protection benefit. So let's look at what's in this program. First one is identity theft. So this program will monitor your identity theft, your credit activity. It'll help you with fraud restoration and document replacement. So if you were to lose, your social security card, birth certificate, things like that, they'll help you recover it. Next, it includes financial services. So your employees or you can speak with a financial counselor, which is available Monday through Friday. And they'll help with things like online retirement, college, 401k planners, all that great stuff. The next one is legal services, where you'll have a $0 visit fee for a one-on-one consultation, attorney-made phone calls, help with legal documents, and assistance with welfare and INS. The best part about this program is that legal services package includes a simple and living will at no additional cost, which in my opinion is some of the most important documents that you can have, especially if you have a family, if you have kids. This is a really amazing way to get access to that simple and living will. And then we're also going to help you with taxes here. So the tax services include free tax prep for a couple different forms. And that's also going to get you discounts on other ones and give you access to calling people and having them help you out with some of your tax forms. I find this one so beneficial during tax season when I just have small questions here and there and just need some guidance. Next is roadside assistance. So think, oil, towing, lockout, battery, all that great stuff. Someone's going to be there available 24/7 to help you out and to make sure that you're on the road safe. And the last one in this is global travel protection. You have to be 100 miles or more away from home to get things like a medical evacuation, emergency travel arrangements, translation referrals, and more. So lots of great stuff in this program. And again, this one also includes the member, spouse, and dependents up to 26 years old. Here, if you're not familiar with Simple or Living Will, you can read a little bit more about it. And then as a reminder, everything in Protect is actually going to be virtual. So there's no locations for you to have to view from here. So those are the programs that are included, which we're happy to always set up a secondary meeting to talk more about it. But I'm going to talk a little bit about what's included from an employer standpoint. So how does this happen? You say, yes, I want to sign up with you and I want to get into this. What's my next step? So what you're going to do is, if you're excited about this, you will have access to this link where you simply fill out a couple different questions, right? Email, first name, last name, phone number, company name, where you're located, and number of employees, which will help us put together your enrollment campaign, which I'll talk about in a minute here. But the really cool part about this is it's going to be $0 cost to you as the employer forever. So here's our terms and conditions, which I'll walk you through really quickly. There's a $0 activation fee. a $0 base fee, and optional benefits. So your benefits can be offered voluntary, they can be partially sponsored, fully sponsored, and we're happy to talk more details on that with you once we roll your campaign out. Billing is super easy. We just have you fill out an ACH form and everything's done there. It's really flexible terms, so everything's done on a month-to-month basis, and there's going to be no hidden fees and an awesome turnkey enrollment. So let's talk about that enrollment a little bit. Fun thing is that I actually oversee all of our enrollments, so I'm a great person to talk to if you ever need more information on that. But here's how this works. So when you decide to sign up with us, you fill out the agreement, we pick your enrollment date. The portal I'm showing you now, the enrollment launches October 4th through the 21st. So I believe that's about 2.5 weeks for your employees to learn about their benefits and have benefits start on November 1st. Now, the way that they learn about their benefits is they come to your custom benefits portal. So your company name and then location will be on here, and your employees can come to this website anytime they want. They'll scroll down and get to learn a little bit more about their benefits. And we update pricing on here based on if you do it voluntarily or if you sponsor people. And they can even come here and watch a video. They'll see somebody talking through all the benefits, going through all of the details. But if that's not enough for them, they can schedule a one-on-one benefits consultation with somebody from our team. And then for your employees to enroll, they're just going to fill out this simple form. We just need some information to gather from them, such as their birth date, their shipping address, so we can ship them their cards and booklets. And then they'll select which benefits work best for them. And the best part is it can be month to month. So if an employee wants that Advantage Wellness to start, they can start there. And 3 months from then, if they feel like they're ready to upgrade, they love our services, they're excited to get more, they can go ahead and re-enroll and get that Advantage Wellness Plus, and enroll that way. So, and the way we get the word out, it's super simple. In order to get started, once you sign up that form, our enrollment team will reach out to you. We need an employee list, which generally includes first name, last name, email, and mobile phone. And we go ahead and run a campaign. We send a couple emails. Most employers actually prefer that we just text their employees, so we do that as well. And we give them all a call to remind them that they have benefits. So really, there's no work on your end besides signing that agreement and then giving us that employee list. And otherwise, we have it from there. So I hope this was really helpful for you and you were able to understand our benefits a little bit more. We look forward to bringing you on and having your employees sign up and running your enrollment campaign for you. Have a good one. Thanks.